and all that good stuff.
Thanks for listening in, and God bless each and every one of you.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes with the colon cancer screening update. If you have no close family member with colorectal cancer or precancerous polyps, you are at average risk and should begin screening at age 45. Colonoscopy is the most sensitive screening test and only needs done every 10 years. Stool fit testing and Cologuard are usually effective screening options, with fit testing done yearly and Cologuard done every 3 years. Learn more at swgispecialist.com.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. They are conveniently located at 1310 Pittsburgh Road in Uniontown. But look for Uniontown Detailing in February at a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
The Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 at Hopwood, are proud supporters of local high school sports. For more information on the programs that the Catholic War Veterans provide, log on to the Catholic War Veterans website at www.cwv.org. You can also visit the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook or phone 724-437-3088. That's 724-437-3088 for the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Prime Rozak and Tony Hanula back here at McKeesport High School, just about set to go. The Tigers hosting Laurel Highlands girls. 5A first round action. The Colonials in their away blacks, white numbers, a little silver trim. Their bench across the court off to our right. McKeesport in the home whites, dark blue numbers, red trim, and their bench across the court to our left. And this place is filled up pretty good, Tony.
Yes, it did. And I didn't think it was going to be much of a crowd, Brian, but we've got a really good crowd here tonight and a lot of support for both teams.
We're actually kind of mixed in with the fans tonight. We don't have our own little broadcast location. We're up on the top row of the bleachers and have fans all around us. So if you see the camera rocking a little bit tonight, you know why.
Now, if you see the camera rocking and you see some heads in the picture, you'll know why.
Referees here tonight: Maurice Freeman, Andy White, and Sarah Galloop. As the Tigers get introduced, again, it's Menifee, Hertzler, Evans, Manfredo, and Charles from McKeesport, Panos, Misha, Glisson, Murtha, and Turner. On the Albert Gallatin side, both of these schools 4 losses each on the season. McKeesport 18-4, the number 6 seed. Albert Gallatin 16-4, the number 11 seed. Craig Hoon in his first year as the head coach of the Albert Gallatin Colonials. And Craig and I, Tony, go back a good number of years. He used to coach out at Mapletown when my wife was working out there. He was actually Laurel Highlands boys assistant coach for a number of years as well. Now the head coach here for the Albert Gallatin Lady Colonials. I believe Craig still teaches in the Laurel Highlands district.
I think he does, Brian. I think you are correct. And like I said, he's got this team playing well, so we'll see what they can do here tonight against a very good McKeesport team.
And talking to Coach Hoon during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, he said, we've really seen no team like McKeesport on the schedule. They're probably more athletic than any team we played so far this season.
Well, they have played against a very good Trinity team, and that's the thing. Trinity is more fundamental, I think, than McKeesport. McKeesport's actually going to come out, and you're right, they're going to be extremely athletic. And I think that, like I said, the Trinity team, more X's and O's than just plain out athletic talent.
Cortland Turner will take the opening tip-off for Albert Gallatin. We mentioned what a big season she's had down on the blocks. 12.4 points, 14 rebounds a game for the Lady Colonials. The McKeesport Tigers break their huddle across the court off to our left, and they get set as well. And they're going to bring number 20 into the center circle. That's Rachel Manfredo to jump against Cortland Turner, as Tara Galloop will step in, and we'll get this first-round game underway in girls 5A from McKeesport High School, and the Tigers control the opening tap. Over to Brooke Evans, who drives and scores. Just 4 seconds into the game, Tony. Evans has McKeesport on the board.
And full court pressure by McKeesport to start this game.
Trapped there is Misha trying to get across there. Gracie Panos able to bring it across for Albert Gallatin, but she's called for the travel in front of the McKeesport bench. And this is an important juncture, even here in the first 17 seconds, Tony, where Albert Gallatin really just needs to kind of hold things and get things settled down a little bit so McKeesport doesn't jump on top of them early on.
I would agree, Brian, and that's the thing. You knew you were going to see the press coming in.
Evans, nice little feed off on the far block and putting it up and in, Kaylee Charles. So 4 unanswered out of the gates here for McKeesport. They're in a little 2-2-1 press again. Misha trying to bring it across. A little touch off to Maya Glisson. Down low, hard contact as Manfredo fouls Cortland Turner.
Well, good foul by Manfredo there. You didn't want to give up the easy basket, especially early on, as you said, only 31 seconds into this game, and they have momentum already.
Turner for the season just 54% from the foul line. That could be a big foul there on Manfredo. First of 2 free throws, no good for Turner.
And as we said, the bigs for both teams need to stay out of foul trouble if they want to be in this game.
Second of 2 now for Cortland Turner. McKeesport an early 4-0 lead. Turner's free throw off the front of the rim, no good, and the rebound goes to Aviana Menifee for McKeesport, and Menifee brings it across, picked up by Misha, screen set up, Menifee drives, scoop shot, score it. Aviana Menifee, 6-0 run to start the game for the Tigers. 7:05 left here in the first. Back across, Misha for Albert Gallatin. They'll send it around. Panos resets up top. Another touch from Misha, front of there by Brooke Evans. Misha working off to her right. Touch from Turner. High pass down low, losing the handle there. Elizabeth Murtha couldn't bring it in and goes out of bounds back over to McKeesport.
Yeah, good look by Turner, but Murtha just a little too much steam on that for her to catch. Would have had an easy layup, too, if she would have been able to convert.
AG showing a little press now on McKeesport as Brooke Evans brings it across. Evans resets up top, works left of the lane, has a seam. She'll scoop it up. Shot wouldn't drop. Offensive rebound brought down, and Manfredo fouled going back up.
Well, that foul was on Misha on the backside. Able to get that offensive rebound, and Misha is going to pick up her first. Team first.
Check that, Tony. It's going to go on Elizabeth Murtha, 21.
Wow. I thought it was on
I agree.
Misha,
I
yeah.
thought that was on Misha as well. First of 2 free throws up on the way and good for Manfredo. Came in averaging a double-double. 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks a game for the McKeesport Tigers on a 7-0 run to start this contest. Second of 2 free throws, good again for Manfredo. So 2 for Manfredo, 2 from Menifee, 2 from Evans, 2 from Charles. It's an 8-0 lead, and again they'll press Misha on the Colonials. And AG struggling to bring it across, and that one knocked down and knocked out of bounds there by Menifee.
Yeah, and right now they just can't handle this press. The Colonials struggling. Need to get it to the middle and post it up there a little bit, but right now they just cannot get even the ball across half court.
Get it into Misha again. She's double teamed in the backcourt, looking for operating room. A little push across. Scooped up there by Panos. She's pressured by Charles, who finds the loose ball there for the Tigers. They reset back to Evans. Across now to Madison Hertzler, who resets here on the near wing. A little switch back up top to Brooke Evans. Evans driving between defenders, put off the glass. Shot wouldn't drop. Big rebound there for Cortland Turner for Albert Gallatin. And they get McKeesport out of that press as Misha brings it back across. She'll have a seam drive and draw the foul. Shot attempt no good. That might be the second on Manfredo.
No, I think they're going to call it on number 30.
You're
That's
right.
going to be on Charles.
Yeah.
So Charles tried to take the charge there, but kind of slid underneath. She's going to get called for her first. That's going to put Misha to the line.
Misha for the season, 62% from the free throw line for Albert Gallatin. Colonials looking for their first point tonight. Free throw up on the way and good for Gianna.
Well, really, haven't had an offensive try at the basket, Brian, outside of the foul shots. Haven't been able to get a shot off yet.
Turner missed 2 free throws earlier. Gianna's second of 2 free throws on the way and good. Maybe an opportunity for AG to settle down a little bit. We played 2 minutes. McKeesport an 8-2 lead over Albert Gallatin. Brought back across Brooke Evans. Pulls it back on the wing there to Menifee. Menifee spinning on the inside. Off balance shot. No good. Turner the rebound there for Albert Gallatin. Trying to push it off to Misha. Got deflected. And then Misha able to regain and bring it back across. Off on the far wing to Glisson. Glisson coming baseline far side. Pulling back out. Lost the dribble. Needs help. And finally Misha comes over to help out her teammate there in front of the McKeesport bench. Ball now gets tied up. We're going to jump ball call, and Albert Gallatin will get it here off the arrow.
Yeah, you got to get that ball out of the corner. They got stuck down there in the corner. They were easily trapped. And that's the thing. You can't put the ball in the corners, especially against a team like McKeesport. So now Murtha's going to trigger it in for the Colonials.
Right in front of the McKeesport bench on the far side. Back to Misha. Has it high on the right. McKeesport showing a 2-3 zone right now defensively.
Yeah, they've been switching things up. They started out man-to-man the first trip down.
Misha trying to come free off a screen. Jumper for our elbow. No good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Found there by Manfredo. Rachel Manfredo back across. Rachel going coast to coast. Putting it up and in. Timeout. Albert Gallatin will take one as well. 5:06 left here in the first. 10-2 Tigers. We're back in 60 for the CR Bronner Group High School Sports Night.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
Hi guys, Dominic Carbone here to answer today's big question of how the heck do you buy a new vehicle these days? Well, it's quite simple. First, you stop, click, or call our friendly sales staff here at Ford of Uniontown. Second, we show you all the vehicles we have coming in, including colors, trim levels, packages, and more. You select a vehicle, and when it arrives, it's yours. Of course, we go over pricing, incentives, purchase, and lease options. And if you have a trade, we give you an on-the-spot trade evaluation. And by the way, you don't want to miss out on these historic trade values. And if you are not in a rush, we will be happy to place a factory order for you with all the exact equipment you choose. And if you're in the market for a late model pre-owned vehicle, well, you're in luck. We have over 70 here ready to go. Most vehicles are Ford Blue Advantage certified with excellent warranties. The presidents know, shouldn't you? That's Ford of Uniontown, on top of the hill across from Applebee's. 724-425-5980 or FordofUniontown.com.
It's a 10-2 lead for the McKeesport Tigers over Albert Gallatin. Girls 5A first round action. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanula. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios after thanking the Somerset Trust Company and Shop and Save Walnut Hill Plaza in Uniontown for sponsoring our video stream tonight. Missed three from Glisson, but she gets her own rebound there for Albert Gallatin. Back to Misha between the circles. Hopefully Albert Gallatin will more settled down, Tony, after that timeout.
Yeah, McKeesport back in a man-to-man defense here, Brian. Near steal.
Coming free here, Glisson, jumper left of the lane, no good off the back iron. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Manfredo finding it again there for McKeesport. No surprise there. She's been dominant on the glass early on for the Tigers, and they'll send it around. Brooke Evans trying to come free back in the corner. Manfredo, little ball fake, comes inside, leans and misses. Battle for the loose ball rebound, and kept alive there by the Tigers. They shovel it out to Hertzler. Hertzler trying to pull it back to Menifee. Colonials come over, and Menifee, though, finds the loose ball again for McKeesport. Back inside and floating it up and in. Manfredo, who has 6 already for the Tigers, and a lead at 12-2 here at the 4:08 mark of the first.
Yeah, and that made basket's going to allow them to press again. So the Colonials,
double team, and AG just looking confused here in the backcourt.
Every bit of.
They need to hurry here to break the timeline in between defenders. Misha, and a 10-second call. She didn't get it across in time.
No. That's the thing. They're not posting anybody up in the middle to try to get it through.
They're going to check in Isabella Burgess for the first time, 5'3" senior guard. And you really just have to mix things up right now if you're Albert Gallatin, because the 5 that are on the floor are struggling against this McKeesport team speed on the other side.
Now they're going to take Misha out. That's interesting. She's been the ball handler here so far for AG.
Brooke Evans has it up top. Off to her left to Hertzler. Jumper in the lane, too strong. Rebound tipped around, and Menifee keeping it alive for McKeesport. She comes back inside and draws another foul.
I think that foul's going to be on Burgess, who just checked into the game.
First on Isabella.
Yep.
Only the second team foul. And he'll send Menifee to the line. First of 2 free throws good for Aviana Menifee. Menifee came in averaging 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 2.5 steals a game. McKeesport a 13-2 lead over Albert Gallatin. 3:42 left here in the first. Menifee, second of 2 on the way. This one rattles in for Aviana Menifee. And a 14-2 lead for McKeesport over Albert Gallatin.
Now you can see why this team is on a 7-game winning streak, Brian. Extremely impressive, especially being all underclassmen on the start.
And again, AG has to break the timeline here. Burgess on the far side, pulls back, a little touch from Murtha. Finally across, Pano setting it down to Turner. Turner trying to pull it back out to the wing, got deflected down by Evans. AG trying to keep it alive, but it's Evans out of the pack with it, with numbers coming back. Bounce pass off to her right, Menifee with the finish. So Evans the assist, Menifee the basket. She has 6, and the lead at 16-2 for McKeesport over Albert Gallatin. Albert Gallatin just cannot beat this press right now. Confusion again on the Colonial side, and will turn it over again. Goes right to Manfredo for McKeesport, who's going to spot up for the 3 up top. In and out, long rebound, tracked down near side. Hertzler coming back inside. Now Hertzler pulling it back outside the arc on the reset here for the Tigers. On the far wing now to Madison Cherpenko. Gets the bounce in. It sat on the rim and then fell in for Cherepko on the three. The sophomore connecting from the outside, and it's 19-2 Tigers.
Whoa, not much you could say here, Brian. I mean, this team is extremely quick and, as you said, extremely athletic. And right now, Albert Gallatin just cannot get the ball across midcourt. Cannot figure out how to break this press.
Misha back in for Burgess. They'll send it in here to Misha. Again, McKeesport showing that 2-2-1 press like we've seen a lot of Uniontown teams use over the years, and that one deflected out of play. AG will keep possession here from the scores table on the far side.
Well, she's making the cardinal mistake. She's going against the sideline and getting trapped right there.
Misha has it again, trying to come baseline, pulls it back out. Misha resets on the wing, trying to go between defenders and got fouled.
I'm going to call a reach. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see the number. It's going to be on number 4.
That'll be
Hertzler.
Yep.
Okay.
Her first team third. AG without a field goal in this game, Tony. Misha, just the 2 made free throws until now. They get the basket and one there from Cortland Turner.
Now, Turner needs to get the ball down low. That's what we said. At least try to get some fouls on Manfredo. She picked up one quick one, but then after that, just been playing freewheeling. And as we said, Albert Gallatin just struggling on the offensive end.
That was the first on Cherepko. Free throw attempt no good from Turner. She's 0 of 3 from the foul line. So it's 19-4 McKeesport over Albert Gallatin. 2:21 left here in the first. Baseline jumper from Manfredo, no good. Rebound went to Albert Gallatin's Elizabeth Murtha. Across to Misha. Misha here in the near wing. Misha trying to spin in here on Evans. Shot attempt came up short. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner going out. So it'll be McKeesport's basketball.
Yeah, Turner just couldn't grab it. If she could have, she'd have had an easy layup right there. Now another sub checking in for McKeesport. Looks like number 25 checking in.
Yeah, Manfredo taking a seat. Madison Miller, the sophomore guard, checking in for the first time.
Now, as you said, extremely young team. I mean, they've got a lot to look forward to. This season's not anywhere near over for this team.
Madison Miller up top, trying to work here on Turner. Drives, has a seam, and Turner, clean block there, deflects it out of play. Will stay, though, with McKeesport here in the Albert Gallatin zone.
Yeah, nice try to drive, but really Turner stood her ground. Able to swat that ball away, no problem.
Hertzler sends it in on the far wing over to Madison Miller. Back in the corner, 3 good from Madison Hertzler. First points of the game come from outside the arc. McKeesport spread around the score, and they lead at 22-4. Misha, pull-up jumper from just inside the foul line, no good. Menifee, another rebound for McKeesport. Menifee back across, driving here on Panos. Floats one up, no good, goes right on the backside. Missing on the putback there is 23, Cherepko, and a foul called off that rebound.
Yeah, nice rebound there by Turner. Just used her size to muscle it away from everybody, and she drew the foul. That foul is going to be posted on number 10.
That's Brooke Evans, her first team 5th. They have 5 fouls on the Tigers side and 5 players with 1 apiece.
Evans is going to take a seat now.
They're back in their 2-2-1 press. This has given Albert Gallatin fit so far in this game. Misha, a little touch forward to Glisson, trying to bring it across. She got fouled at midcourt. The team foul number 6, so the only maybe savior for the Colonials at this juncture of the game is they have 6 fouls on the Tigers, and that's the second on Cherepko.
Well, the only thing about that is we don't know, outside of Turner and Misha, we don't know what kind of foul shooting team they are.
Misha has it right now. Go inside to Turner. Turner trying to bank it in. Couldn't get the shot to drop down on the blocks. Now the pack with it. Madison Hertzler from McKeesport. Tigers an 18-point lead with the basketball. 1:03 left in the first. Menifee, quick 3. Went right underneath and deflected off of Cortland Turner going out. So we'll stay with the Tigers here in the Albert Gallatin zone. And Albert Gallatin getting some opportunities with the ball down on the blocks, Tony, but they're just not hanging on to it.
Well, the problem is, Brian, they got to get the ball down to the blocks, and they've been having trouble getting it across half court. But you're right. I mean, Turner's posting up down low. She's got a bunch of chances to score if they can get her the ball. Tigers
on a little drive there. Miss from Hertzler. They'll keep it alive. Long 2 in the corner. That one rattling out there for Savannah Blosser, who had just checked in. And Albert Gallatin getting the rebound, bringing it back across with Gracie Panos. Panos up top. Put off to her left to Glisson. Dump down. Turner coming free. Try to bank it in again. Missed and got fouled on the putback attempt. So Cortland Turner heading back to the foul line, but she's 0 of 3 from the free throw line so far tonight.
Tell you what, though, that was a great entry pass by Glisson down there to hit up Turner. She had the defender on her hip, and a nice entry pass. Turner couldn't get the shot to go, but hopefully she can knock down a couple foul shots here for AG.
Colonials down 22-4, 35.9 left here in the opening quarter. First of 2 free throws good for Cortland Turner.
See, we used the opposite eye jazz there, right?
Colonials is a team now, 3 of 6 from the foul line. Second of 2 free throws. Turner showing the soft touch there, knocking it down. And AG back within 22-6 of McKeesport with 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're probably going to hold for one.
Madison Miller, high feed on the far side. Nice save there from Hertzler. Hertzler between defenders, underneath. Menifee trying to reposition, and she drew the foul.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Looked pretty clean on the Albert Gallatin side.
It was pretty clean. It's not like she came down across the arm or anything, but they're going to pick up the first foul on Turner. That's going to send Menifee to the line.
Only the third team foul on the Albert Gallatin side. Now Menifee, her first of 2 free throws. She's 2 of 2 so far in this game. It's up on the way and good for Aviana Menifee.
Yeah, nice touch at the line.
Albert Gallatin Athletic Director Dwayne Dupont in the house tonight.
Yeah, and I actually saw a school board member, Carl Planiska, over there too.
Oh,
yeah.
Always good to see Carl out of the games.
Yep.
Menifee hitting both free throws from McKeesport. It's a 24-6 lead. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Misha trapped again and called for the travel.
Now at this point, they just can't seem to break this press. And as we said, they keep going to the wings where they keep getting trapped, Brian. And right now, McKeesport just having their way with the Colonials.
Lead at 18 as we go under 7 seconds left here in the quarter. Up top, Madison Miller. Miller pulling it out up top. 3 from Melina. Board off the mark, and time will expire with McKeesport's holding firm control early on, leading Albert Gallatin 24-6. We're back with the second quarter in 60 seconds here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Hi, I'm Russ Plaho. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Plaho, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
I'm attorney Rob Harper, and I'm happy to be joining Bill Martin and Tripp Radcliffe at Radcliffe Law in Uniontown. I grew up in Uniontown and chose to make Fayette County my home. I also represent the county as an assistant district attorney, and I know my way around a courtroom. If you are hurt in an accident, buying or selling a home, need assistance with an estate or will preparation, call me at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. The initial consultation is free. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
All McKeesport early on, a 24-6 lead over Albert Gallatin and Aviana Menifee, pacing the way for the Tigers so far with 8. Cortland Turner has 4 of the 6 for Albert Gallatin.
Well, and you're right. You're seeing this offense extremely unselfish from McKeesport, spreading it around. And you can see they like to run, they like to press. A lot of talent on this team.
It'll be Madison Miller to trigger it in here for the Tigers. McKeesport working left to right as we describe it here in the second quarter. To pull it back to Brooke Evans. The Evans family, Steve, wanted us to say hello to Brooke's uncle, Jeff Snyder, watching tonight in Florida.
Wow,
hello,
okay.
Jeff, and there's a travel down low called on Kaylee Charles.
Well, hopefully it's a lot nicer there than it is here.
I'm sure it probably is.
I would have no doubt.
It's AG triggering it in. Murtha to Misha. Again, McKeesport in that 2-2-1 press. Broken across this time. Down to Turner. Will turn and shoot out in front. Couldn't finish. Got her own rebound and scores on the putback. So finally they broke the press tone and got 2.
Broke the press. Posted somebody up in the middle. Got it there and had the option to put it to both wings, and Turner with the easy basket.
Driving back. Missing there is Evans. Battle for the loose ball. Rebound underneath. They're going to call it jump ball. And this arrow goes to Albert Gallatin.
AG possession, yeah. So let's see what they do. They're going to see the press again. That's what we said. Just get the ball to the middle so you can dish it off. Don't take it to the wings and get trapped.
Murtha triggers it into Misha. They got in the middle there. Touch from Panos. Back to Murtha. Now Panos again up top. Panos now on the wing. Baseline Murtha, dump down. Turner comes free. Couldn't finish that time. Rebound goes to Melina Board, who's just coming back up an injury from McKeesport. But Board was averaging 12 points a game before she got hurt. And here's a three from the near wing, spinning out from Madison Miller. Offensive rebound brought down and put back up and in with a left hand, Brooke Evans. Evans with 4, lead back up to 18 at 26-8. 6:53 left before halftime. Another steal. Pocket pick there by Blosser. He'll send it around out to Miller for 3, and she drains it from the far wing. Another timeout for Albert Gallatin. McKeesport, a couple of big shots to now lead by 21 at 29-8. And we're back at 60 here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $319 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with $4,500 tax rate equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is plus tax, federal fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
As we come back, McKeesport forcing another turnover as they showed their press again, and now a quick 3 on the near side launched and missing there. Hertzler battle for the loose ball rebound. Misha finds it in traffic there for Albert Gallatin. Gets a little help from Turner. Back to Misha. Misha taking it herself right down the lane, putting it up and in. Big basket there for the Colonials, Tony, just to maybe settle things down a little bit. They're back to within 19 at 29-10. There's a travel on Miller. Thought about the 3, a little hesitation there in the far wing of the Albert Gallatin zone and called for the walk.
Gave that little ball fake and just shuffled her feet a little bit as she tried to make a move. So now the Colonials taking out in front of their own bench.
Down 19. Goes into Misha on the backcourt. Again, showing the 2-2-1. Colonials knock it down at midcourt and are getting knocked down at midcourt by the Tigers, and coming free for the quick 2, Brooke Evans again. So Evans now with 6, lead back up to 21 at 31-10. 5:58 left before halftime. Misha trying to work the far boundary, sending it ahead. A little touch, getting knocked down there was Maya Glisson. Tigers find the loose ball. Breaking back and drawing the foul that time is Madison Hertzler.
That's going to be 2 on Misha, too. So she's going to have to be careful.
I think that's just her first.
No, they called it for, yeah, that's right. You know what? There was confusion. Remember, we thought that one was on her, but they had called that on Murtha. That's right. I'm sorry.
First of 2 free throws here for Hertzler on the way and good. Madison, who drained a 3 in the opening quarter. Now with 4 points, lead at 22 at 32-10 from McKeesport over Albert Gallatin. 5:46 left before halftime. Hertzler now her second of 2, good again. So Hertzler with 5, it's a 33-10 lead for McKeesport over Albert Gallatin. Misha on the backcourt. Double team. Sends a cross court near side over to Murtha, and her dump down too high for Cortland Turner. Out of bounds and back over to McKeesport. You wonder how much are the Colonials feeling the pressure there on the other side, Tony, maybe rushing some of those passes and causing some of those erratic feeds.
Oh, there's no doubt that's exactly what's happening, Brian. When they get across half court, they're thinking the people are wide open, and they still are being defended well on the backside by McKeesport.
We've seen great ball control from the Tigers so far. Evans, a little touch there on the wing. Miller back in the corner. 3 off the mark there from Board. Another offensive rebound brought down by Hertzler. Kept back alive. Reloading and missing there, Miller. Another offensive rebound, missing on the putback, Charles. And finally, AG getting a board, Tone, as McKeesport had about 4 cracks at it on that possession.
Yeah, they did. 3 offensive rebounds there to boot, Brian, and right now, AG just struggling all the way around.
Misha over to Murtha, missed on a jumper. McKeesport another rebound, another one and done there for Albert Gallatin. Tigers come back, little ball fake. Miller sending it around the arc. 3 on the way and good. Melina Board, her first points of the game come from outside the arc. So the Tigers continue to spread it around and they lead by 26 at 36-10. Misha finally breaking the press here on the near side, but turn it over again. Initial poke was picked up by Charles, freed the ball up with numbers, and with the finish, Galena board again. So 5 quick points for Board. Another AG timeout. Leads at 28 at 38-10. 4:15 left before halftime. We're back at 60 here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Back here at McKeesport High School, all Tigers leading Albert Gallatin 38-10. Girls 5A first round action. Brian Morozak along with Tony Hanola, Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Tony pulling double duty today. He's behind the camera and providing some commentary at the same time.
I'm not sure I'm doing well at either one of them.
Here's Burgess back to Misha, finally across. Albert Gallatin's taken 3 timeouts so far. They've needed all 3 of them, just try to settle things down. That one deflected out of bounds off of McKeesport and going out.
Yeah, I think Manfredo got a hand on that one, Brian.
You're back with more high school hoops tomorrow. Boys 1A quarterfinal round action. Guyville hosting Eden Christian. 6:15 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 7 o'clock opening tip-off. Tony's back with me again tomorrow night. We'll have Billy Dice behind the camera. Nick Barczyk, as always, back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. There's Misha trying to go between defenders. Ball comes free. Jump ball called. Go to the arrow. It favors McKeesport.
Well, Brian, we're only 2 points away from that 30-point number, and we surely didn't expect that.
No, I thought we'd see a fairly competitive game coming in. Both teams similar records. McKeesport 18-4. Albert Gallatin 16-4. Of course, you won't see that running clock, though, until the second half, even if it gets to 30 here in the first half of the game.
Right.
Here's Brooke Evans dribbling everywhere, trying to pull it back out to the wing. High feed, going for the save there was Hertzler. But it goes right to Albert Gallatin's Isabella Burgess. Burgess trap. Needs a little help trying to get out of it. Ball comes loose. We'll get another jump ball. This arrow goes to Albert Gallatin.
Yeah, and this press, I'll tell you what.
It's smothering.
I mean, it's smothering. That's a good word for it. I mean, AG right now, I don't think they know what hit them.
They've not been able to break it all night. Misha again up top. Misha working right in the lane, trying to stay with it, coming baseline, trying to reposition. Shot up and good. Gianna Misha with 6 of the 12 so far for the Colonials and still trail at 38-12.
It was a nice shot, though. She was able to get in, establish a little position on the baseline.
3 minutes left till halftime. Drive and a miss there for Madison Hertzler. Albert Gallatin with the rebound. So they can get a few consecutive baskets here, Tony, try to start clawing their way back. Misha on the corner, 3 on the way, and sending it in, Maya Glisson. First 3 of the game for Albert Gallatin. They're back to within 23, down 38-15.
Yeah, nice shot there. Good ball movement to find the wide open Glisson in the corner.
2:32 left before halftime. Spinning back is Evans, pulling it back up top, Menifee. Menifee driving off the glass, shot attempt no good, and Misha getting a little help there from Turner on the rebound. Colonials back across, Misha staying with it, far wing and in, driving, getting the basket to go and 1. Gianna Misha, that's the performance we thought we'd see out of Albert Gallatin tonight. Couple of consecutive baskets, they're back to within 21 at 38-17. Timeout McKeesport, 2:17 left before halftime. Tigers lead at 38-17. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When it's time to service your vehicle, don't procrastinate. Call Rose Motors at 724-583-1944. Rose Motors, specializing in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repair, exhaust work, state inspection, and more. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? See Rose Motors, where financing is also available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown. Serving the area for 3 generations. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday by appointment.
Nothing says thinking of you quite like flowers from Miller's Greenhouse and Flower Shop. Miller's has flowers for every occasion, to celebrate birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries, to welcome a new baby, or to express your sympathy. Open Monday through Saturday from 8:30 till 5. Miller's Greenhouse and Flower Shop, a full-service floral shop with daily deliveries to Uniontown, Route 119 in Smithfield. Phone 724-564-2696. Miller's Greenhouse and Flower Shop, congratulating the Albert Gallatin Colonials on a great season.
2:17 left before halftime. A little surge out of Albert Gallatin. Down 38-17. Gianna Misha at the free throw upcoming after drawing the and 1. There for Albert Gallatin. Misha has scored 8 so far tonight, trying to make it 9. Foul shot up on the way and no good for Misha. But again, offensive rebound there from Glisson, keeping it back alive. Back to Misha here on the wing. Fronted there by Menifee. Misha dumped down Turner. Turner double team. Pulls back out Glisson. Glisson now in the lane. Got stripped and had it knocked down by Manfredo. 2-on-2 coming back. Manfredo driving back, putting it off the glass and in. Rachel Manfredo now with 8. Tigers lead by 23 at 40-17. And here we go again, Tone, back in that 2-2-1.
Well, this good defense forced a couple turnovers there. And next thing you know, McKeesport running down the other side for an easy basket.
Colonials break it this time, but called for the travel. Isabella Burgess right of the lane in the Tiger zone.
Yeah, Burgess, she just looks frustrated. And that's the thing. Every time somebody touches the ball on the other side, they're getting double-teamed by this quick McKeesport defense.
And Tigers coaching staff, they've Eye of the Tiger on their shirts tonight. They got the crowd pumped up this evening as well. 3, Manfredo off the mark underneath. Rebound brought down there in traffic by Glisson, who got fouled.
That's going to be on Hertzler. She got the reach. That's going to be in the 1-on-1.
Correct. So, team foul number 9. Right. Second personal on Hertzler. And AG, as Tony said, will shoot the 1-and-1 down on the other side in the Tiger zone. AG down 23 at 40-17. 1:22 left before halftime. And more high school hoops tomorrow. Boys 1A quarterfinal round action. Geibel hosting Eden Christian. Thursday, boys 5A quarterfinal round action. Laurel Highlands hosting Hampton. Both games tip at 7. Front end of the 1-and-1. Good for Maya Glisson, who came in just 43% this season from the free throw line. Big make there for the Colonials to try to keep some form of momentum on the Albert Gallatin side. Glisson only a freshman, second of 2 free throws. This one in and out. Manfredo picking up that rebound for McKeesport. Manfredo going coast to coast, pulling up, contact down low, charge call.
Nice job there by Burgess to stand her ground and take the charge. Once Manfredo gets the ball on the backside here, Brian, I mean, she's sort of like a bull in a china closet, just shows that speed and takes it straight to the basket. Good play by Burgess, though, there to hold her ground and draw the charge.
Her second personal foul, player control foul, so Albert Gallatin does not shoot. McKeesport back in their 2-2-1. Misha touch, Glisson brought back across, pulled in there. Panos down low, Turner comes free and puts it up and in. Cortland Turner now with 8. AG back to within 20, down 40-20. Tigers have still doubled them up with a minute left before halftime.
Yeah, but a nice job there by Albert Gallatin to beat that press and get it on the backside for an easy basket by Turner.
Blosser up top, pulls back here high on the right to Melina Board. Board met there by Glisson. Board working left of the lane. 40 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a lot of time to hold for the last shot.
They're going to go underneath. They'll turn and shoot out in front, and Kaylee Charles connects there. But Charles with 4, lead back up to 22. Misha trying to break the press. There's going to roll out of bounds here on the near boundary.
Yeah, she was just trying to create some space for herself. And Charles, nice job defensively to use that sideline as another defender, and Misha just stepped out of bounds.
Tigers will trigger it in here with Madison Miller. Miller into the backcourt to Melina Board. Board back across. Board far elbow. Pulls it back up top. Madison Miller off the mark on the 3. Turner the rebound. 19 seconds left in the quarter. off to Panos. Gracie Panos back across here for Albert Gallatin. Bounce pass to Misha. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Misha left in the lane. Comes baseline. Resets back on the wing. She's double teamed. 6 seconds left. Misha trying to get out of it. She's trapped. Jump ball called. Arrow goes to McKeesport with 2.8 left. That's not all bad. As the Colonials will get the basketball to start the second half. It'll be a tough get here for McKeesport in the final 2.8. A little offense for defense substitution here as Lauren Colgan checks in here for Elizabeth Murtha.
Yeah, and you're right, Brian. At least it wasn't a turnover to where McKeesport could try to fast break again against the Colonials.
Goes into Menifee. She's still going to get a shot away, but she'll come up short. And Albert Gallatin will have the basketball to start the third quarter, but the Colonials trail it 42-20 here at the break. We're back to recap the first half numbers for you in a moment here on WMBS and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
You know the importance of planning for retirement, and you plan to enjoy a long and healthy life after you retire. But it's also important to plan for the possibility of needing care on a long-term basis. As life expectancies grow in the U.S., the potential need for long-term care grows as well. A Northwestern long-term care insurance company policy can help pay for the care you may need.
To learn more, call John R. Ritchie today, 724-550-4414. That's 724-550-4414 for John R. Ritchie.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
For attorney Melinda Della Rose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Della Rose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Della Rose at 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at DellaRoseLaw.com.
Going on now at T. Hartford Chevy East. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $319 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is for tax title fees and for payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-668-2231.
Casey Sports Cafe, owned by the Vernon family, is located on South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Casey's has reopened for dine-in services with new hours, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meals are home cooked and range from a variety of steaks, chicken and veal parmesan, liver and onions, along with appetizers, salads, wings, and sandwiches. Casey's offers free delivery in the Uniontown area with purchases of $10 or more. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey Sports Cafe.
Lease Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lee's does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lee's does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lee's wishes all the area basketball teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you? Oil checks and windshield clean. Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
When you need a vaccine, look to Peachin Pharmacy as a partner in your health. Peachin Pharmacy has all of the COVID-19 vaccines, including boosters, at no cost to you. They also have the shingles and pneumonia vaccine. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy, located in downtown Connellsville.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
42-20, McKeesport leading Albert Gallatin here at halftime. Tony has your halftime stats. They're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy, located inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market.
All right, Brian, for the McKeesport Tigers in that first half, they were led by 2 players. Rachel Manfredo had 8 points, and Aviano Menifee had 8 as well. They were followed by Melina Board, who had 5, Madison Hertzler, who had 5, Brooke Evans had 6, Kaylee Charles with 4, Madison Miller with a made 3, and Madison Cherepko with a made 3. They scored 24 in the first quarter, 18 in the second for their total of 42. They had 4 made 3s in that first half, one by Hertzler, one by Cherepko, one by Madison Miller, and one by Melina Board. So they totaled 42 in the first half, 4 made 3s, and they were 6 for 6 from the foul line in that first half. For the Albert Gallatin Colonials, not a whole lot of production, really just 3 players in the scoring column in that first half. Both Cortland Turner and Gianna Mishaw had 8 apiece, and Maya Glisson had 4. She also had the only made 3 in that first half for the Albert Gallatin Colonials. 6 points in the first quarter and 14 in the second for their total of 20. As we said, 1 made 3, and that was by Glisson, and they were 3 for 8 from the foul line in that first quarter. So right now, just a dominant performance by this McKeesport Tiger team.
And some other scores from around the WPIAL tonight. Girls 4A first-round action at halftime. It's Quaker Valley 23, Bell Vernon 13. Boys 2A first-round action. Monessen, we talked about Dan Bosnick's squad having a nice season. They're up 33-23 over Jeanette at halftime. Upper St. Clair a 48-30 lead over Penn Trafford at halftime. That's boys 6A action. Another girls 5A halftime score. Greater Latrobe 40, Mars 32. North Allegheny leading Baldwin. That's boys 6A 36-20. Try to get a couple of other scores for you here on the fly. Girls 4A first round action. Highlands 25, West Mifflin 13. That game also at halftime. Seeing if we see anything else posted here. Elizabeth Forward on the girls' side leading Central Valley 40-26 at halftime. One boys final, Winchester Thurston 61, Carmichael's 51. That game tipped off at 6 o'clock and it's gone final. Also Indiana on the girls' side, a win over Thomas Jefferson. That game a neutral site game, Indiana winning it 48-40. Here it's 42-20. McKeesport leading Albert Gallatin. We're back with the second half right after this on WMBS and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $319 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With 4,500 cash rate equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is with tax, federal fees, and prepayment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends February 28, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all other details at 724-99-8000.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do. Mom Maruka's Pizza Shop, located at 64 Barton Mill Road in Uniontown, is your prime place to enjoy local high school sports. Mom Maruka's is family-owned and operated where pride of ownership certainly shows. The Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, subs, and wings. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday, 4 to 10 for indoor-outdoor dining and takeout. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
I'm attorney Rob Harper, and I'm happy to be joining Bill Martin and Trip Radcliffe at Radcliffe Law in Uniontown. I grew up in Uniontown and chose to make Fayette County my home. I also represent the county as an assistant district attorney, and I know my way around a courtroom. If you are hurt in an accident, buying or selling a home, Need assistance with an estate or will preparation? Call me at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. The initial consultation is free. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
42-20, McKeesport leading Albert Gallatin as we get ready to start the third quarter. At least Albert Gallatin, Tony, in that second quarter showed some signs of life. They were only outscored 18-14 after getting outscored 24-6 in the opening frame.
Well, they came out, Brian, and figured out how to break that press, and that was the difference in that second quarter. I mean, they got back into the game a little bit, but as we said in that first corner, it was almost like they were shell-shocked, not expecting to see that full-court pressure by McKeesport.
And Misha getting the feed from Murtha, brings it across into the corner. Glisson, freshman, comes baseline near side between defenders, lays it up and in. So Maya Glisson now with 6. Albert Gallatin back to within 20, down 42-22.
Now Glisson has come alive. She's played well in that second quarter. Picks up right where she left off in the beginning of the third.
Evans over to Menifee, will dump down to Charles. Double team, fights it off. Up top again, Manfredo drives, kicks in the corner, 3 on the way. Off the mark there, but too strong. Hertzler, offensive rebound, brought down and put back up and in from Aviana Menifee.
Yeah, Menifee just with great position right there. Mishaw was looking for that longer rebound.
Menifee now in double figures with 10. Here's Glisson coming back, trying to scoop it up. Manfredo with a block, knocked it out of play. Will stay Albert Gallatin basketball here in the McKeesport zone.
I'll tell you what, Manfredo, she's got a nice game. Like the way she plays for this McKeesport Tigers team.
Good in and out player. Panos to trigger it in here for Albert Gallatin. Sends it in up top, Misha. Misha on the wing, down to Glisson, and got blocked again, this time by Charles. Deflected into the hands of Evans. And Brooke Evans brings it back across now for McKeesport. Sends it back, Manfredo coming inside, got blocked, and it's Turner out of the pack with it for Albert Gallatin, off to Misha and across. Misha running the floor here for Albert Gallatin. Misha stepping out on the far wing in front of the Albert Gallatin bench. Misha staying with it. Turner trying to set the screen. Misha lost the dribble and somehow got the shot away between defenders. Missed on the shot attempt. Got her own rebound. Pulls it back up top. Wide open Glisson off the mark though on the 3. Turner battles for another rebound there for Albert Gallatin. And she's on the seat of her pants. Has it tied up there with Menifee. Jump ball called. And it'll be, they're saying Albert Gallatin's basketball. Should be McKeesport's basketball. It is.
Exactly.
Tigers basketball here off the arrow.
Right. McKeesport triggered it in to begin the second half.
Correct. And they have it corrected as well as Brooke Evans will bring it back across. It's 44-22 in favor of the Tigers. 6:26 left here in the third. Evans over to Manfredo on the far wing. Little ball fake. Comes inside. Floats it up a little bit too strong. Charles offensive rebound. Missed on the putback. Ball still loose. And Murtha able to shovel it out there for Albert Gallatin. Off to Misha. Outlet pass. Forward there to Glisson on the far wing. Pulls back up top. No one home. Looking for the save. Kept alive there by Panos. Panos again up top. Pulls it off far side. Glisson again. Glisson now in the lane. Dump down. Turner drew the foul going up. Shot attempt no good, but 2 free throws upcoming for Cortland Turner as the Colonials continue to battle down 22 here at the 5:59 mark of the third.
Yeah, nice look there by Glisson to find Turner wide open underneath. drew the defenders to her and just dumped it down. Turner able to draw the foul. She's, 2 for 4 from the line here tonight, Brian?
Correct. Actually 2 of 5. Make it 2 of 6 for that miss. Has scored 8 points. First foul of the second half on the Tigers. Second on Brooke Evans.
Now we've seen McKeesport actually been pretty deep here tonight, playing about 8 or 9.
Turner, another missed free throw. McKeesport the rebound. And Fredo back across, resets back up top to Evans. Evans free off the screen, set up by Charles, comes inside and got blocked there by Turner. Ball comes free, kept alive Menifee between defenders, put out the back iron, no good. Ball still loose and Turner finds it there for Albert Gallatin. Off to Michon across on the far side. Michon now on the far wing in the Albert Gallatin zone. Bounces on the inside, Murtha back up top. Panos launches the long 2 off the mark. Ball loose underneath. Scrum is on, and it's Albert Gallatin losing the basketball there to Manfredo of McKeesport. Manfredo, pretty move coming back, couldn't finish. Panos the rebound there for Albert Gallatin. Has Glisson free ahead of the pack. They couldn't find her. It's going to be Misha driving and putting it up and in.
Wow, nice move there. Misha to lit the spinner off the glass and got that to go. Nice drive.
Misha has 10. Colonials back to within 20, down 44-24 as we go under 5 minutes left here in the third. Evans right of the lane, pulls it back outside Menifee. Menifee resets back to the wing, trying to work off of Misha. Menifee on the little switch back up top here with Evans. Evans coming free, dump down underneath, and it's going to be a 3-second call down low.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, Evans was kind of stuck in the lane there a little bit, and she got called for the 3-second call. Now McKeesport showing full court pressure again.
Colgan into the game, replacing Murtha on the Albert Gallatin side. Lauren Colgan, 5'8" sophomore forward, will send it into Misha. As Tony said, McKeesport back in there 2-2-1 and just getting run over there as Glisson. A freight train got knocked down.
Menifee didn't agree, but
I mean, how can you argue that call?
That's pretty obvious right there.
It's kind of decked her in the back.
That's it. Give her that little forearm shiver.
Her first personal, second team foul on the Tigers here in the second half. Misha comes free inside. Floater got blocked there by Manfredo. Into the hands of Charles. Sent back ahead on the far side now to Cherepko. Near side touch, Evans. Baseline feed, Menifee. Pulls it back over to Manfredo, who leans and misses. Charles offensive rebound in traffic. Got fouled going back up.
They might call that on Colgan on the reach. Kind of looked like she was holding underneath there. And I think they're going to call it in the act. They're going to give her 2.
You're right. It does go on Lauren Colgan. Her first team foul of the second half on Albert Gallatin in the act. She'll have a pair of free throws here for Kaylee Charles, who's yet to attempt a foul shot yet in this game. First of 2 here on the way and no good as it rattles out for Kaylee Charles. The 5'9" sophomore forward came in averaging 5 points and 8 rebounds a game for Amy Gumbert's squad.
I think that's her first miss from the line, right, Brian?
For the team, yes.
Right.
Second of 2 free throws, good there for Charles. She has 5. And back in, Elizabeth Murtha checking in, and Murtha is going to replace Colgan again.
Yeah, and really, we haven't seen a whole lot of bench play by AG here today.
Glisson into Misha, 21-point lead for McKeesport, showing the 2-2-1 again. Misha over to Glisson and across. Glisson working right of the lane, bounce pass a little bit out of the reach of Turner, but got deflected going out off of McKeesport, so the Colonials will keep possession here in the Tigers zone.
Yeah, they were fortunate there. Although a nice thought to try to dump it down to Turner again. I mean, she's establishing position underneath. They just can't seem to get her to the ball.
4:11 left here in the third. It's sent into Misha off the feed from Panos. Back down looking for Turner. She was double teamed, had it knocked away by Menifee. Numbers coming back. Off to her left, Manfredo driving and scoring. Rachel Manfredo with 10. And just a stoppage here. I guess the ball got away.
I'm not sure. I actually thought they were going to call a foul on Misha. Looked like she had a little push in the back there, but got away with it on Manfredo.
Nonetheless, we're back underway. 47-24 McKeesport. Misha in traffic, put up the shot, got partially blocked. Turner keeping it alive, scoring on the putback. So Cortland Turner now in double figures with 10. It's 47-26. Tigers need help here off the inbounds pass, and it's stolen there by Panos. And Panos coming baseline underneath, a lot of contact. She'll pull it back out, no one home. Goes into the backcourt, picked up by Manfredo. Manfredo pulling up left of the lane, jumper too strong, going right to Glisson. So some mistakes on both sides there, Tom.
Yeah, that was a pretty sloppy possession by both teams.
Listen back to Misha, right of the lane, comes inside and adjusted her shot and got it to go. Misha now with 12. AG back to within 19, down 47-28. 3:09 left here in the third.
That was a sweet move there by Misha. Actually controlled her body well and just went around Charles. Avoided the charge and able to get that layup to go.
Evans back up top, off to Manfredo. Thought about the three, comes baseline between defenders. Shot with the left hand, no good. Offensive rebound, Charles. Missed on the putback, got it back. Third attempt on the possession, again no good. And Murtha the rebound there for Albert Gallatin. Murtha off to Misha. Cross-court far side, Glisson. Little ball fake, stays with it. Freshman jumper from the foul line, in and out. Turner offensive rebound, readjusts. Missed on the putback, a lot of contact, and finally Murtha gets fouled going up on about the third or fourth attempt there on the possession.
Murtha was fortunate there. She brought that ball down by her waist. And as they tried to swat it away, they got fouled her, and she's going to go to the foul line.
2:37 left here in the third, 47-28. Tigers over the Colonials. You know, Murtha, who's yet to score in this game, came in averaging 9.1 points, 9.5 rebounds a game, and misses on the first of two free throws here. Was only 39% so far this season from the foul line.
And right now, that's where the Colonials are suffering. What are they now, Brian? 3 for 9? I think.
3 of 11.
3 of 11.
Murtha, second of 2 again, no good to make it 3 of 12. They're 0 of 4 here in the third quarter from the foul line. They were 3 of 8
right
at halftime.
Just trying to work off memory, brother.
Yes. There's Manfredo, 3. Far wing, rains it in. Nothing but net there, Rachel Manfredo. And she has 13. It's 50-28. Misha back on the other side, leaning and scoring. She's shown, though, Tone, she has some game tonight. 6 here in the third, 14 for the game. 50-30, lead at 20 for the Tigers.
Well, after a slow start, she's really turned it on here for the Colonials.
Wide open, Madison Miller. It's back-to-back threes for McKeesport. First one from Manfredo and now Miller. And 6 quick points out of the Tigers. Misha dumped down, Turner in traffic, floats it up, a miss. Murtha put back, score it. First 2 of the game for Elizabeth Murtha. 53-32 Tigers over the Colonials. 1:43 left here in the third. Menifee on the far wing. Hard pass down low. Charles, a little juggle, regains. Turn and shoot off the front of the rim, no good. Turner the rebound there for Albert Gallatin. Off to Misha and across. Misha driving the lane, readjusting. They'll get her for the travel. Made the shot. It's not going to count.
Well, just got in there a little too deep, a little out of control. Coach Hoon's questioning it. I'm not so sure she moved that pivot foot, Brian, to be honest with you, but
sometimes they'll let the player continue with that one. Not that time, though.
No. A little ball fake there didn't work.
53-32. Manfredo on the far wing. Another 3 on the way. This one off the mark. Charles had the rebound, but lost it out of bounds. And it goes back over to Albert Gallatin.
Pretty good battle underneath between Turner and Charles.
I agree.
Tell you what, they've been going after a lot of rebounds. Those girls are going to get to know each other here tonight.
1:14 left here in the third. Misha back across here for Albert Gallatin. Misha up top, picked up there by Menifee. Misha coming baseline, pulling back outside the arc. Misha still with it. Back inside, trying to pull it over to Murtha. Just too much traffic. Got knocked down, back into the hands of Menifee. Menifee 1-on-2 coming back. She's still going to take it. She'll drive inside, but got called for the travel.
Now, she definitely took that extra step. The McKeesport fans giving the ref a hard time, but not so sure he missed that one. I'll give it to him.
The fan down there.
With the eye chart?
Yeah, the eye chart. He was showing they do an eye chart down there too. Wow.
Yeah,
I saw the guy with the cane with his eyes covered pretending he was blind.
Yeah, no.
Referees, I think they've done a good job tonight.
Yeah, I do too.
Maurice Freeman, Andy White, and Tara Galloop. Underneath, freshman Glisson getting fouled on the drive. Should be in the act.
They're going to call it on Menifee.
Her second.
That is going to send Glisson to the line.
4th team foul in the second half on McKeesport. Glisson 1 of 2 for the foul line so far in this game. Makes the first of 2 here. Freshman with 7 points tonight. 53-33.
Albert Gallatin's got some talent coming back next year. You know, Coach Hoon. To look forward to it next year because they're
4 or
definitely
5 starters back.
Exactly right.
Murtha, the only senior starter to lose to graduation.
Right.
Glisson, second free throw in and outs. Rebound kept alive by Murtha. Back on the near wing, a little juggle and a regain there from Burgess, sent down low, missing Murtha there on the leaner. Charles the rebound. Referee's letting it go now.
Let that possession go, no doubt.
Miller back across to Evans. Evans up top for the Tigers. They lead by 20 at 53-33. Final 20 seconds of this third quarter. Evans up top, watched there by Misha. Evans working right of the lane, and she'll drive in and score for McKeesport. Brooke Evans with 8. 5 seconds left in the quarter, 55-33. Misha back on it here for Albert Gallatin. Needs to release. Tough shot, got it to go. Misha at the buzzer for Albert Gallatin. She has 16 tonight, but it's a 20-point lead for McKeesport over Albert Gallatin after 3. 55-35. We're back with a 4th and 60 from the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Chris Parker Jr., what's going on for February at Autoland Hyundai?
We're happy to announce that brand new 2022 Hyundais are arriving daily, and almost 100 vehicles are scheduled to arrive in the next few weeks. So we invite everyone to come down, reserve your new Hyundai, get a great no-hassle deal, and we'll tag it sold for you.
February is Car Show Month. What kind of incentives is Hyundai offering?
Almost all new Hyundais have HMF bonus cash of at least $500, such as the brand new 2022 Ioniq Hybrid with $1,500 HMF bonus cash or 0% APR financing up to 60 months.
Plus Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain protection, and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Visit their website, AutolandHyundai.com. Stop by their convenient location, 25 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, or call 724-437-9999.
You'll always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Back here at McKeesport High School, Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanolinik. Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of the Somerset Trust Company and Shop and Save Walnut Hill in Uniontown. Here stopping there on the way home, telling if they're still open for some goodies after the game.
Might have to.
Might have to hit up the ATM with all the food you spent, or all the food you bought out there at the snack bar before the game.
Well, you know, hey, man's got to eat. We got to have our strength for this broadcast now.
Glisson sends it in. Albert Gallatin working left to right as we describe it. Final quarter of play. Colonials down 20. Misha on the near elbow. Pulls it back up top. Open shot coming up short there. Panos. Rebound goes right to Madison Miller from McKeesport. Off and across. Going there to Evans. Near wing travel called off the feed to Hertzler.
Yeah, Hertzler just trying to get that 3 set up and just shuffled the feet a little bit. Hey, I want to give a shout out real quick to my man, Dr. David Buck, who's watching over in White Oak tonight. McKeesport, his old stomping ground years ago.
Probably rooting for the Tigers tonight. Old Dr. Buck, appreciate you watching. Misha up top for Albert Gallatin, lost the dribble, needs help. She'll send it off to Glisson with a little operating room. Got fouled on the drive. Surprised they didn't grant her the extra step coming forward there.
No NBA continuation.
No NBA
on
continuation. It's going to be called on the floor and posted here. It's the 4th personal on Hertzler.
Wow.
Team foul number 5. It's kind of like when they play the advantage in soccer, Tone. I'm always on that all the time doing a soccer game. They call the foul. You could have a defender going wide open to the goal, but they whistle it down if you don't play it.
Right.
Now, there's a situation, too, if you let Glisson come free, see if she makes the shot, and then call the foul.
Right.
Turner underneath, right off the inbounds pass, got blocked, but got it back. Touches it back to Panos. Panos back up top to Misha. Little ball fake. Double team out on it. Misha now backing off a little bit here with 7:07 left in regulation. Colonials down 20. Touch there from Panos, back to Misha. Now Panos again in front of the McKeesport bench. Back to Misha, far wing and in. Jumper left of the lane, rattles out. Offensive rebound, Murtha had it, then lost it. Poked away underneath, and a little tiptoe there from Board, keeping it alive for McKeesport. Board back across, looks all right, coming back off that injury. Baseline feed down, Manfredo couldn't finish on the drive. Got her own rebound, fighting in traffic. Manfredo scores from the putback. Rachel Manfredo, nice game tonight with 15. Lead back up to 22 at 57-35 with 6:34 left here in the 4th. Misha got tripped up, kept alive. Panos missed on the shot attempt. Baseline, left of the lane. And another rebound brought down by Board out of the pack with it here for the Tigers.
Yeah, Panos should have went off the board there. Would have made it much easier.
Timeout, McKeesport, 6:18 left here in the 4th. Tigers up 57-35. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of SWGI Specialists, extending best wishes to our Fayette County teams. Our providers and staff all live locally and are committed to fulfilling the digestive health needs of our community. We encourage everyone at age 50 to get a screening colonoscopy because preventing cancer is the best way to fight cancer. Call 724-437-7677 or visit us at swgispecialists.com.
Fallen in love with the house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple, 100% online, and you'll get a personalized answer within 1 business day. Then save the date for move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at firstfederalofgreene.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Prime Rosette, Antonio back here at McKeesport High School. Nice to have you along with us for Tuesday night of high school girls basketball playoff action. 5A first round matchup. McKeesport leading Albert Gallatin 57-35. Again, we're back. More high school hoops tomorrow. Boys single A quarterfinal round action. Geibel hosting Eden Christian. Thursday, boys 5A first round action. Laurel Highlands trying to stay undefeated. Hampton head coach Joe Lafko. Fraser grad going for career win number 500. Lots to look forward to this week, Tone.
Yeah, we got a lot of good basketball coming up, Brian. And
Madison Miller triggers it in here for McKeesport. Down low, Manfredo had it knocked away, but kept alive. Menifee got fouled going back up by Misha. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Misha, what's that? That's her second foul.
Correct.
Now, I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow night. The Geibel game should be extremely interesting. And you're right, too, with that spin with 500 wins for Coach Lafko. If they do win, you got to figure that Hampton's going to come out firing on all cylinders against a pretty good Laurel Highlands team who, even though they won big last night, they struggled a little bit.
Yeah, 30-point win, but it was sloppy.
Yeah, they looked a little out of sync, but I'm sure Coach Hogger will have them ready for Thursday night's game without a doubt. As we get deeper in, obviously, the games get better and better.
You're right on that. First of 2 free throws, no good for Menifee. And the second miss of the foul line from McKeesport tonight. She makes up for it, making the second. So 11 for Aviana Menifee. It's a 58-35 lead for McKeesport with 6:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Misha back across. Misha coming near baseline. Trying to kick it out to the wing, got deflected. Saved there by Glisson. Comes back inside, sends it down low. Turner comes free, but the shot sits on the front of the rim and drops out. Hard luck roll there for Turner. It's been that kind of night for Albert Gallatin.
Yes, it has. Point blank range. Nice drop down again by Glisson, but Turner just a little too strong off of that front rim.
Those ones dropped 9 out of 10 times. Evans on the inside got fouled. She'll have 2 free throws upcoming here for McKeesport. Tigers up 23 at 58-35.
Now they just got in a big hole early on and couldn't dig out of it, Brian. I mean, only scoring 6 points in that first quarter. And really, that's been a difference. They haven't played bad the second and third quarter.
First of 2 free throws on the way and good for Brooke Evans. 9 points in this game for Evans.
Yeah, this team's extremely balanced, as you said, starting off the game. I mean, you looked at the averages, and everybody's lived up to their potential. And really, anybody on this team can score, really.
Evans misses the second free throw. The last foul, by the way, on Maya Glisson, her first. Third team foul on Albert Gallatin here in the second half. Misha up top. Colonials down 24. Misha confident up down low. Ball comes free, and the Tigers able to come out of the pack with it. Brooke Evans sending it across over to Board. Board coming baseline. Good defense there, Panos. Reset back up top. Now a little dump down. Menifee fouled there by Turner. That'll be the second on Cortland Turner. And it will send Menifee back to the line with 5:14 left here in the fourth. 59-35. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshock wants you to stay safe this winter. Make sure your car is ready with a full tank of gas and winter tires. Run cold water in your house so the pipes don't freeze. And don't overdo it when shoveling snow. These winter safety tips courtesy of Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshock, hoping that you enjoy the snow while staying safe.
Menifee hitting the first of 2 free throws for McKeesport. Now ready for the second. Tigers have the lead up to 25 at 60-35. Second of 2 good for Aviana Menifee. So Menifee's hit 3 straight at the line. And the Tigers increase their lead now to 61-35 with 5:07 left here in the fourth. There's Misha right of the lane, fighting underneath. Got blocked down there by who else? Rachel Manfredo. Will free up Menifee. Menifee coming back, and a block on the other side from Glisson. No foul call, just ruled out of bounds. We'll stay with the Tigers here in the Albert Gallatin zone.
Yeah, the referees looking at each other. They're going to say, are you going to call it or not? And he is going to call it. One referee called it out of bounds, but the referee on the far side held up his hand for the foul, and he's going to call a foul on Glisson.
I was looking down low. I did not see the second official with that signal.
Yeah, no, I've watched them both, and they kind of looked at each other. I was waiting to see who made the call, and it was the referee on the far side.
Menifee hits the first of 2 free throws. AG with Murtha back in for Burgess. And now Charles checking back in here for Madison Miller.
Yeah, they're deep, they're tough, and they're underclass. So they're all going to be back next year.
8 players have scored for the Tigers tonight as Menifee rattles home the second free throw. She has 15 points. She's hit 5 straight at the free throw line. Lead up to 28 at 63-35. Here's Misha trying to work here on Menifee. Misha now double teamed as Manfredo comes over. Reset back up top. Glisson fires the quick 3, rattles out. Offensive rebound brought down by Turner, who's found him a putback attempt. Shot attempt no good, but Turner will have 2 free throws upcoming. Colonials have yet to score here in the fourth quarter, Tony. It was 55-35 after 3-8-0 run to start the fourth here for the Tigers.
Well, I think fatigue's kind of setting in too,
is.
Brian. You can kind of tell. I mean, the girls are a little winded. And you can't blame them. They've worked hard tonight.
Turner snaps that 8-0 run with a made free throw. 63-36. Turner's second on the way in, good again. So 12 for Cortland Turner. Isabella Burgess back in, replacing Maya Glisson. It's pretty much just been a 6-player rotation for Albert Gallatin tonight.
Yeah, they haven't gone very deep. I mean, the only other player that got any action was Colgan.
Correct. Just a minute or 2.
Yeah, it wasn't much, though.
Sent back out there to Menifee. Dumped down underneath Manfredo. Reset back to Menifee. Pulls it back outside the arc. Now will take a long 2. Came up short. Murtha the rebound underneath there for Albert Gallatin. Off to Misha on the cross. 4:18 left in regulation. 63-37 McKeesport. We've not got to the running clock yet, as the largest McKeesport lead was at 28. That actually occurred twice in this game. Once right before halftime, then again here in the third quarter, and the Tigers rolled out of bounds right in front of the Albert Gallatin bench.
Yeah, we were close early.
Correct.
It was, 38-10 at that time. We thought it was going to happen then, but Colonials keep fighting back.
AG with the basketball now after the McKeesport turnover. Misha off the inbounds pass, has it far wing in the McKeesport zone. Misha dumped down. Turner draws the double team. Turner now pulls it back out. Misha again. Tries to work out of the corner. Misha coming baseline. Not a lot of operating room. Tries to create a little space. Shot up a little short there. She tried to fight off the double team out of bounds off of Albert Gallatin and out and back over to McKeesport.
I'll tell you what, though, she's made a couple nice moves on that baseline, Brian, right there, too, to create some space for herself to get that shot off.
Hasn't been a lot of room to work tonight.
No. Nice looking player, though.
Tigers to send it back in. Going here to Brooke Evans. Evans back across. Bounce pass down low. Charles got blocked there by Turner. Sent back ahead to Maya Glisson. I have to thank McKeesport Athletic Director Charlie Kiss for his help tonight as well, getting us set up. Charlie always doing a nice job here at McKeesport, coming crashing in there, and you had Glisson almost had her legs taken out there on the crash in there from Menifee.
Yeah, Menifee hustling after that loose ball and going to the deck for it. And you're right, just took the feet out from Glisson. That's going to be the 7th team foul.
Correct, to be a 1-and-1.
Right.
Here for Glisson. Foul, the 4th personal going on Menifee. Front end of a 1-and-1 from Glisson up on the way in good. Samaya with 8 points in this game. Also have to thank Mike Kisson from the McKeesport Video Network. Helped us get set up tonight as well. Had some good tips for us. Always nice to see Mike out and about. Maya's second free throw. That one off the mark. And the rebound pulled down underneath. Initially, Manfredo had it, but the Colonials able to keep it alive.
Yeah, good hustle there by Burgess to poke that ball away.
And Glisson coming back on it, working right of the lane. Got fouled again, and Maya Glisson went back to the foul line here for Albert Gallatin with 3:03 left in the fourth, 63-38. With Glisson having 2 free throws upcoming. We'll step aside for a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Come see what everyone's crowing about. It's Rooster's Roost next to the Uniontown Shopping Center on Francis Street in the Old Eddie's Tavern location. Craving pizza, wings, fried chicken, hoagies, or your favorite salad or sides? It's all at Rooster's Roost. Eat in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 724-320-2244 or order online at roostersroost.com. Use the coupon radio and get $3 off your online order. Gift certificates also available. Stop in Rooster's Roost today.
Glisson hit 1 of 2 free throws, missed the second one out of bounds off of Albert Gallatin and out. So it'll be McKeesport's basketball as the Tigers lead by 24 at 63-39. 3:02 left here in the fourth. It's sent into Menifee. Breaks the press across on the far side. Menifee coming far baseline, and a little touch foul called here on the Colonials.
And it's going to be on Panos. I think that's only her first foul.
Correct, it is. Team 6, so 9 shooting. McKeesport will shoot the 1-1 off the next Albert Gallatin foul if we get to that point. Tigers reset here to Hertzler, edge of the zone. Watch there by Burgess. Might see some longer possessions now from the Tigers, leading by 24. A little switch up top here with Evans. Evans at the foul line. Back over to Hertzler. Don't be surprised to see some substitutions as well. They have a deep roster, Tone.
Yes, they do. Took a lot of typing, Brian,
yes,
I can tell you that.
Appreciate you helping me out with that.
No problem.
Here's Evans high on the right, 2:25 to play.
Got to do something, right?
Near side touch, Menifee. We're running the camera, doing commentary tonight. Staying busy.
So I said, not good at either one of them.
No, you're very good. There's Menifee over to Evans. Evans will touch off to Manfredo. Coming up short on the floater. Offensive rebound brought back down by Evans. Taking about a minute off the clock here on this possession, and they still have it. Hertzler, a little floater over to Menifee. Now going 4 corners.
Yeah, why not?
Touch up top, Hertzler. Down to 1:52 to play. Timeout now. Tigers bench. Up 63-39. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hello, everybody. This is John Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly. And you spell Hillbilly Hillbilly. And my radio show is on WMBS at 3:15 every Tuesday. And I have somebody here with me.
Hi, guys. My name's Isabella Russo. I'm your conservative girl. We're coming at you with a lot of news and updates and interviews and all that good stuff.
Thanks for listening in, and God bless each and every one of you.
Nothing says thinking of you quite like flowers from Miller's Greenhouse and Flower Shop. Miller's has flowers for every occasion, to celebrate birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries, to welcome a new baby, or to express your sympathy. Open Monday through Saturday from 8:30 till 5. Miller's Greenhouse and Flower Shop, a full-service floral shop with daily deliveries to Uniontown, Route 119 in Smithfield. Phone 724-564-2696. Miller's Greenhouse and Flower Shop, congratulating the Albert Gallatin Colonials on a great season.
McKeesport 63, Albert Gallatin 39. 1:50 left here in the fourth. Brian Morozak along with Tony Hanola, Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Also have to thank the Somerset Trust Company and Shop and Save Walnut Hill Plaza, Uniontown, for sponsoring our video stream. They've gone to the bench. Miracle Kelly has it right now for McKeesport. Back over to Brooke Evans. Evans still out there. And you also still have Hertzler out there as well. In fact, the only real bench player there, Steve, was Miracle out there, and she'll drain the 3.
Comes off the bench smoking.
And the lead up to 66-39. Misha back on the other side. Her shot rattled out. Rebound brought down underneath by the Tigers again. It's Brooke Evans out of her own zone. Lead at 27 at 66-39. That one touched off on the far side, going off of Kelly and out. Albert Gallatin's basketball, and Murtha back off the AG bench. Savannah Blosser back in for McKeesport.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a few people get in here now for the final minute and 9 seconds.
The lead at 27.
As we said, good season for the for the Albert Gallatin Colonials. McKeesport Tigers as well. But nothing to hang your head about with this Albert Gallatin team.
Misha back out to Panos. Up top, touch there from Burgess. Back out to Misha on the wing as we go under a minute left here in regulation. Misha underneath, coming free. The tough shot there. Turner couldn't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with Albert Gallatin here in the McKeesport zone. With a loss, the Colonials will finish the season at 16-5, but much like the Albert Gallatin boys program, they certainly exceeded expectations here in 2022 for first-year head coach Craig Hoon.
Yes, they did, and the thing of it is, Craig Hoon should be pretty excited going into next year. As you said, 4 or 5 starters coming back. Murtha be the only one graduating. So he's got some talent coming back, and he'll be waiting for next season to start.
Panos into Turner, came up short on that shot right out in front. Tigers the rebound, breaking back across here, Savannah Blosser. And the ball just rolled out of bounds here on the far side off of Albert Gallatin going out.
Yeah, I think they're going to say that Glisson stepped on the sideline as she poked that ball away.
Late substitution here for Albert Gallatin. Burgess back in, replacing Panos. Lead at 27, 41.8 left. Blosser sends it in, back in the corner to Miracle. Down low now to Amber McCombs. Pulled back over to Blosser again, and out to Miracle Kelly. Now the three fired there from Blosser shorts. Rebound Maya Glisson. AG pushes it up over to Misha, scoops it up and in. And a quick timeout. Misha with 24.1 left here in the fourth. We'll take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Let's face it, sometimes local is better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Plaho is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Plaho today at 724-439-9700. Russ can help you with the protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
66-41 as we come back. Final 24 seconds of regulation time. Colonials 1 timeout remaining. Tigers with 2. Not really going to matter right now, Tony, with a 25-point margin up on the scoreboard.
No, it won't. Although give AG credit, still pressing.
McKeesport, a long lob down there to Savannah Blosser. Sends it underneath, trying to reposition Amber McCombs. Missed on the shot there, got it back. Another miss on the putback. And Turner the rebound there for Albert Gallatin. 12 seconds left. Colonials get one last shot. Misha up top. 8 seconds now left. Misha fires a pass down low. Murtha comes free and uses the glass and gets it to go. Elizabeth Murtha now with 4. 66-43, that'll do it. Miracle Kelly dribbles it out, and that's your final score. 66-43, Tigers advance to the quarterfinals. They'll likely meet Trinity. We're back to tell you all about it right after this here on WMBS and the Triple I High School Sports Network. Stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
The WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Orthopedic and Spine Institute is open, and their experienced providers are ready to care for you. Orthopedic and spine care spans a wide range of problems, from arthritis to joint trauma caused by injury or overuse. Hips, shoulders, knees, and backs are the most common areas where patients experience pain or impaired function. At WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, they can treat orthopedic and spine problems with state-of-the-art care. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and specialists are well experienced in the latest treatments for damaged and diseased joints. They offer everything from physical therapies to joint repairs and joint replacements. Whenever possible, the newest, minimally invasive techniques are used to ensure quicker recovery, less pain, and less damage to surrounding tissues. To learn more about the newly opened Orthopedic and Spine Institute at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, or to schedule an appointment, call 724-912-7533 or visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. The new us, here for you.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 59th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 59 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to sponsor local high school sports.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Prime Roseanne Tony Hiddle back here at McKeesport High School. Tigers down the Albert Gallatin Colonial 66-43. Our post-game show brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Tony has your final stats. They're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy, located inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market.
All right, for the victorious McKeesport Tigers, who improved to 19-4 overall, they were led tonight by Aviana Menifee and Rachel Manfredo, who each had 15 points. Brooke Evans followed them with 9. 6 points from Madison Miller on 2 made threes. 5 points from Kaylee Charles, Madison Hertzler, and Melina Board. 3 points off the bench by Miracle Kelly. And 3 points by Madison Cherepko, who also had a made three. 24 in the first, 18 in the second, 13 in the third, 11 in the fourth, for their total of 66. They had 7 made threes on the night. 1 by Hertzler, 1 by Cherepko, 2 by Madison Miller, 1 by Manfredo, 1 by Miracle Kelly off the bench, and 1 by Melina Board. So as we said, the McKeesport Tigers, they're going to await the winner of Trinity and Armstrong to go on to the next round in the playoffs here. For the Albert Gallatin Colonials, who dropped to 16-5 overall, they were led tonight by Gianna Mishaw, who had 18 points. She was followed by Cortland Turner, who had 12. Maya Glisson had 9, and Elizabeth Murtha with 4. Only 6 points in that first quarter, and that was really the difference in this game. 14 points in the second, 15 in the third, and 8 in the fourth for their total of 43. They had 1 made three on the night, and that was by Maya Glisson. And as we said, the Albert Gallatin Colonials, only 4 players in the scoring column, whereas McKeesport actually had 9 players score tonight, Brian. So as you said, we talked about it early on, extremely balanced team, extremely young team, and tell you what, a lot of promise for these McKeesport fans going forward.
Tigers win it 66-43. We're back with a final word on our post-game show brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County right after this.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com.